G'day, my name's Derek. I'm from Computer Whiz Canberra, and in this video I want to talk about putting on an antivirus on your Windows PC. So you've got a new PC, you've got possibly a Norton's Trial sitting there that you can install, or you might have McAfee or something on there already. I'm just going to show you how to go about installing a good free antivirus that'll do the work just as well. So hold on, let's get started. Okay, so here we are, we've got our new PC and it's got no antivirus on it, as you can see down here. We want to find one. So let's do that now. Go to Internet Explorer. So open up your web browser. I'm using Internet Explorer here, you could be using Chrome or anything. Go to Google if you're not already there and type in MSE, Microsoft Security Essentials. That's the one we're going to be installing. So that's it, this one first on the list. Just wait for that to come up. So there we go, this is the Microsoft Security Essentials website. You can see we're on the right site because it says Microsoft.com. Be careful you're not on any funny site, but if you found it the way we just did there by googling MSE, you should be fine. So we'll click on download. Now I'm using Windows 7 here. You can tell by that, the style of start button. And I'm using Internet Explorer, so it's just come up down the bottom here. It said, do you want to run or save? I'm just going to save it for now. I could run it, it might be easier, but just in case you have to save it somewhere, we'll do a save so you can work out how to run it once you've saved it. So we'll save it. And it's starting the download. So we're running, let's just see here, Internet Explorer 9. So if you're running a different browser, this process might be slightly different. The trick is, probably the easiest way would have just been to run this one. But if you have to save it somewhere, the trick's just going to be to know where you saved it. So once it's downloaded, we can find it. To be honest, that's half the battle. First is finding which is a good antivirus. Second's actually knowing how to download and run it. Because you'll see when we run it, it's a pretty simple install. And that's almost done. Okay, so I can just click run here. I'll just click open folder so you can see what I mean by where it. So it's been saved to my home downloads. It's just one thing in here, MSE install. So I'm just going to double click that. Now you got to find this file that you've downloaded. Often the default location is this downloads folder, and you should be able to get help in your browser. If we go back here, so you can see, just to show you, if you lose it when you're in your browser, then there's no, that message is gone now. But for this one, Internet Explorer 9, if I go up here, see there's a view downloads link, and there it is there. That's the one we just downloaded. I can run it from here as well. We'll just do that, we'll run it now. Okay, it's going to ask me if I'm sure it's downloaded from the internet. We trust this one. I'll say yes. And bang, we're into the setup. Welcome to Microsoft Security Essentials. Next. And there's a software license agreement that you should have a bit of a browse through and make sure you're comfortable with it. I'm going to accept that. They ask if you want to join this customer experience improvement program. I'm just going to say no to that, because we don't want anything extra happening behind the scenes that we're not really sure about. I don't know if Microsoft's listening to this. Next. It's ticked. If no firewall is turned on, turn on Windows Firewall. Recommended. So we'll leave that ticked. That's a good idea. Next. Now we're ready to install. Make sure you remove any other antiviruses, any other antivirus programs. So if you did have an antivirus program installed and you want to get rid of it and use this one, well, you have to go through the uninstall process before you run this. So if you haven't done that yet, you probably should cancel now. Go and do that, and then come back once you've done that and rerun through this process. I've got no antivirus, so I'm going to install. Success. And we'll leave that tick to scan my computer. This is really a new install, so I know there's going to be no viruses, but anyway. Finish. And here it is. Let's minimize this so you can see it clearly. That's the Microsoft Security Essentials now. It's doing its thing. It's updating. It needs to get the latest virus and spyware definitions. And this is going to run down here in the system tray. I'll just close it for a moment. It's still running though. Oh, let's close this message here. I'll get rid of that. See down here in the system tray, this is the system tray down the bottom right. Still got that message. If we click up, see this little icon? It says updating. That's the Microsoft Security Essentials antivirus we just installed. And if I double click it, see, it's come back up. That's how you get into it. Yeah, so it's just going to do its thing now. It's a free thing. You won't need to worry about renewing its license or anything. It'll just be an ongoing protection for you. And you can have a bit of a look through the settings. You can do a quick scan. It's still updating at the moment, so we're not actually fully protected until it's finished that. So there you go, now you've got Microsoft Security Essentials installed on your new PC. No more paying for loaded antivirus software. This one's good and it's free, and it's ready to go. Hope you enjoyed my video. Stay tuned for the next one.